What's up, everybody? Welcome back. As usual, I'm over here flying by the seat of my pants, trying to make some music for you guys. And we're getting there. We're getting there eventually. Yeah, so welcome back to Tuesday Museday. I'm Kalani. This is World Drum Club. Let's bring it down for a minute. I want to say thanks, you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. For Beat Here Now, and somebody give me the reference for that if you want. Let's say hello. Bill is here nice and early. Mick, welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. And Neil's here. And yeah, I hope everybody's well. Global Sound. Hola. ¿Cómo está? And let's see. Sienna's here. Welcome, Sienna. Awesome to see everybody. Urban Dervish is here. Roslyn. Is that how you say it? From Australia. Awesome. Just bought the 3 drums. Cool. Yeah, so Roseanne messaged me and said she was not going to be available tonight because today is a Canadian holiday, I believe. I think that's what she said. So we'll miss her, but here we are, and let's celebrate with Canada and for Canada. Everything I do is pretty much for Canada, you guys. In case you haven't noticed, like this shirt. Oh darn! Wait. Yeah, this shirt. You know, I look on the side here, like a lot of people's. That's so weird. A lot of people's the little icon thing. It's mostly blue. I see blue and a little bit of gray. That's kind of interesting. What do you make of that? I know what I make of it. All right. So I don't really have a name for this music. I was just jamming earlier, and I kind of came up with these 3 chords as sort of a fun thing. And I was trying to work in a little Babatunde beat of my drum thing in there. I don't know, just pulling some stuff together, you know, pulling some different ideas from different places. So I'm gonna go back and you know, play a little more because that's why we're here. So you guys feel free to play along, sing along. I'm gonna keep working on some stuff here. And welcome to Dancin', Perfect Groove to the song by Iron Butterfly in the 60s. Awesome. And Kenneth is here. And yeah, the book called Be Here Now, Ram Dass. Ram Dass. That is correct. And you know what's weird? And I don't know. As far as I know, I also thought of Be Here Now once when I was driving down the road. And then I found out that I wasn't the first. But it's good advice, right? So I'm going to talk about what Beat Here Now means, or what we're doing with that. But let's make some music first, shall we? Let's turn it up and get back to the grooves. When the world is the beat of my drum, and the spirit of God's will descend, like the birds and the bees, the ocean and the waves. Ba, 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 bum, 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 bum. Okay. Ooh, what is happening? Hold on. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to this mic so I can say hello. All right, welcome everybody. Yeah, that's kind of a fun. I like that little chord progression. I'm gonna have to do that more. What is it? Let's go over the. Let's go over the music stuff. So that was a D minor to G and a C. So what? Who can tell me? Here's a music theory question for you. Who can tell me what mode that would be in that chord progression? A minor 1 chord and a major 4 chord, and then the 7 chord, I guess, flat 7 chord. Kind of interesting, right? And then I added a little bit of reverb and some amp sound to the ukulele. So I had the ukulele plugged in, and this is a electric ukulele by Enya, by the way. It's completely plastic. And then I added the amp sound and some reverb. Right? Ooh. I was talking through the amp like this a little bit, but no, I didn't intend to do that. But why not, right? All right, so actually, Urban Dervish. So what I was looking for is that is Lydian mode because it has a raised fourth, degree. So when I play on the flute, instead of playing this scale as like the relative major, I'm playing, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I'm playing 1, 2, 3. Listen to the 4. It's going to be raised a little. And that, my friends, is the Lydian mode. Lydian mode. All right. I'm using a Yamaha keyboard. This is the DX, and I had a couple different sounds on this thing. I really like the way this thing sounds. It's clean. And I had a bass somewhere. And then I think I was using this pad at the beginning. It's a little Yamaha keyboard, which I like. But, you know, if you like the sounds and you want to get it, you can get, this is a what is it? Retrace, I think. Does that say retrace? Reface. Reface DX. And it's all metal. I like this thing. It's like hardly any plastic on it. I mean, a little bit of plastic, but it's super solid, you guys, this little keyboard. Very happy with that. And so I dragged it out today to do a little more melodic stuff. And then we had some shaker, we had some congas, we had some cajon. I think that's about it. All right. And then coming right up, well, I want to talk about the theme today, and that is Beat Here Now. So what is, that's kind of corny, I know, but Beat Here Now is I just started doing this today. It's July 1st, 2025. And today I recorded I'm recording on Instagram. I'm trying to do more on Instagram. So this is my way of doing that. I decided that I will do a video every day. Some of them might be live. Maybe I should just do a live. But I'm going to at least do a reel. I kind of like the reel action, up to 3 minutes. And I'll do a video every day of me just playing a beat, a rhythm, something. I want to make some music, and no talking, no words. My commitment is just to stop wherever I can, wherever I am, at some point during the day. And I don't know when this is going to happen every day, but at some point every day, I want to beat here now. I want to be here now, of course, but I also want to make music with, you know, the community and for the community, and just like I want to model like taking time every day, sometime, even if it's for 2 or 3 minutes, and I want to just play some music, play a beat, like just play a groove, not work on anything, but just play, you know. So what I'm going to do is make a video every day. This is the plan. All right. We'll see how it goes. But since I can do it on my phone, and I can do it anywhere I am, I'm going to try to do that, all right, every day. And I'm going to tag it with the hashtag Beat Here Now, which I did today. And I can't believe, I guess somebody else already used that before for something. I don't even know what. But it's going to be tagged Beat Here Now, Kalani, World Drum Club. So look for that on Instagram, and then maybe I'll see you guys over there. And I hope you enjoy that. And I'll try to feature something different every day too. Today, I featured an instrument that I'm going to show you a video about right now, coming up in a second. And I made the video with that instrument, but in that video, there's no talking. So I made this video I'm going to play for you guys right now to show a little bit about the instrument. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my phone, and we're going to switch over to, I'm going to make sure this is set up. We're going to switch over to that video I've got here. All right, so give me a second to get that queued up. And I think we're almost ready to go. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to play the video, and I'll see you guys on the other side. I hope it works. Here we go. All right. I want to pause for a second, you guys, because I need to know, are you guys hearing sound? Because I'm not seeing sound coming out. So I'm not sure if that is actually playing. Okay. Can you guys let me know? On. Maybe I should just turn the audio on. Are you guys hearing the audio? No sound. Okay, let me try this. I have this sound on. You know, you guys, this stuff, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, all right, no sound. Let me see if it actually is playing on my phone. Oh, that's weird. You know what? It's not even playing on my phone, which is really weird. Oh, all right. And I apologize for the sound quality on this because I recorded this in my living room, which is very live sound. So, all right. Let's see. I had my phone on mute, but I don't know why that would have affected it. But let's try this. Let's try it again. Here we go. Hey everybody, I'm here in the living room where I can keep big instruments like this Ipu Heke. So in today's feature, I'm going to be showing you this amazing instrument from Hawaii. This is a traditional double gourd instrument made from two gourds. It is what it looks like. It's a small gourd attached to a large gourd. And then we have a handle that's woven. So we're going to take the handle, I'm going to wrap it around our wrist to get a little bit of tension. And then I'm going to hold it kind of like that. So you can grab it different ways, but instead, we're not really going to try to hold it around the neck. We're going to grab this rope, the handle. The top gourd is open and it's connected, of course, to the bottom gourd, which is huge. This Ipu Heke I bought a few years ago, and I think I paid close to $400. It involves a lot of work. It's a highly crafted instrument, even though it's simple, not easy to make and make well. And this one has a beautiful tone. And I don't know how well it's going to come across on the phone here, but see if I can. So it has a really low resonant tone, which you may or may not be able to hear depending on where you are. The way we play it's pretty simple. We're on the ground. I put a yoga mat down here, so there's a little bit of a pad. And then, of course, you could use any kind of mat or even the soft earth, dirt, which is probably what people were playing on traditionally. Nowadays, people play on stages, usually put some sort of mat or something down, so it's just so it's not hard. And then we're gonna strike the drum by raising it and lowering it on the ground, like a stomping tube or something like that. And then the other sounds are, we're gonna strike the side or the shoulder with our fingers. And then also there's a little move that you'll see me do in a second. And that has to do with a thumb finger, kind of like Pandero. And I'm actually playing this left-handed because I do that movement with, I usually use my fingers of my left hand when I need finger stuff, whether it's frame drum or Pandero or this. And if I was just playing it right-handed, I might hold it in my left hand and use my right hand to strike it. But it just feels more comfortable for me to play left-handed, which is holding in my right hand and striking the drum with my left. So let me play you a very typical rhythm. And I want to say that I'm not trying to teach you Hawaiian music right now. I'm not qualified to do that, but I can give you an example of something that sounds like what a kumuhula, or the leader of the group, would play on the Ipu Heke. All right, so I've heard enough of it so I can emulate it, but don't take this as a representation of Hawaiian music, all right? Just a demonstration of the instrument and something that sounds similar to what a kumuhula would play when they do the chanting, and then you have hula dancers dancing to that. And that's the only thing that's happening with traditional hula is the Ipu Heke and chanting. So here's the rhythm. We're gonna go with a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1. 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1. 2 and a 3 and 4. And this can be slower or faster. What I want you to do after we're done here today is go listen to some Hawaiian chanting and hula. If you look up traditional hula, you should hear it and see it, depending on how it was shot, but you'll see it and hear it in the background. And maybe you'll get some good shots in there. You can see what the kumu hula is doing, and that would be, you know, a woman or man who is providing the main chanting. Now, you might also see other people playing either Ipu Hekes or just the Ipu, which is a single gourd, and sometimes the dancers will play Ipu and or Ipu Heke. It just depends on the dance. And there may be some other instruments involved with some dances, but traditionally it's just Ipu Heke and voice, which I really like. I appreciate the simplicity. It's a simple instrument, but it's beautiful. A little bit like a udu drum. Maybe you had that thought as you've been watching. It's not an udu, though. It's an Ipu, Ipu Heke. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. And now back to our regular program. All right. Okay. Let me go ahead and turn this video off. So was the sound okay once it got going? I assume it is because I could see the sound going out. But you guys let me know. This is still kind of a new system I'm trying out here. And global sound, let me know which thing you want the name of. I'm not sure. And hello, Ray. Getting in a little late. That's okay. Good to see you. And yeah, it's a cool instrument, right? So I have a little Ipu Heke over here. Let me grab it. I've used it before. I'll show you the smaller one, but that big one, I barely have enough room in my studio to put it because it's kind of tight in here. But let me show you the little one. So you see, this is the same thing, but smaller. Yeah, this is by the same artist, same designer, but just a smaller size. So this size would be one that like the dancer would have possibly, and they may also hold them more like that, and then you'll see them. They might play it on the bottom. See how resonant it is, though. Pretty cool, right? So I'll put the Ipu Heke in the mix for the Gimme Five today. So if you want to take Gimme Five, take a turn for Gimme Five, or suggest something for Gimme Five, you can include the Ipu Heke. And along those lines, I think we should actually start getting ready for the Gimme Five. So I want to elect, hey, Bill, would you mind taking Roseanne's role today and select someone for the Gimme Five after, of course, we hear from people and hear their ideas. And for those of you who are new, a Gimme Five is where you guys choose 5 instruments, and then today, Bill, if that's okay, Bill will pick one of your sets of instruments, and then I will create a live looping from those instruments. All right. So again, today we've got the keyboard, we've got congas. I have a djembe right here. We've got the ukulele. We've got Native American style flutes. We've got all the usual percussion, cowbell, shakers, claves, some different things, kashishi. If you want to be specific, you can like name an instrument, or you could just say shaker, and then I'll choose like one of these things. I've got a few different choices here. So you could say things like scraper, shaker, or you could say wira or frog rasper if you want to be specific. All right. And let me see. So let me know, Bill, if that's okay with you. And let's see, I'm trying to catch up on the comments. So Global Sound is asking if you tap the hole like an udu. I can try that. I don't think that's a normal, like it's not a common technique, but let's see. My ring is hitting too, so. I mean, it makes a little bit of an udu kind of thing. Let's see. I mean, that's something. Every sound is a useful sound. All right, so we've got a couple Gimme Fives coming in. So is Bill still here? Bill, let me know if you're okay choosing. And because if you're not here, I don't know if you're still here. So let me know in the comments. And then if I don't see you in a minute or two, I'll pick someone else. All right. Maybe we can pick last week's Gimme Five person, and then we can go like that, like every week. The person from the last week can pick this week, right? Does that make sense? All right. Any other questions? Urban Dervish said it sounded like the martillo rhythm. Yeah, I guess it kind of does in a way, right? Similar. It's very grounding. It's got like kind of a 4-beat. It's 4 beats long, right? It's not just 2 beats. It's got a phrase to it. So yeah, I think that's a valid, connection. And maybe, who knows? Maybe it was influenced. The Portuguese were in Hawaii early, and I'm sure the Spanish and then the English. So the Spanish got around all over, and maybe there were influences from the Caribbean that they picked up or brought over to Hawaii, and then that. But the thing is, the hula and the music for the hula and the chanting and the ipu are much older than they predate the colonial days. They're pre-colonial, so by probably thousands of years, if not many hundreds of years. So I don't know, but it certainly is similar. Or maybe the martillo came from Hawaii. Maybe we haven't thought of that. All right. So let's get a couple more ideas, and then we're going to pick somebody. So I don't know if Bill's still here. I have not heard from Bill. Bill Bradley, are you in the building? The building. All right, so we're going to wait another minute, and then Ray, would you mind being our backup Gimme Five picker? Like, could you pick somebody and they're set? We've got at least 4 people today. I see, different. Oh, Bill's here. Okay, never mind. So Bill, let me know. Let's make sure everybody's in. So if you haven't put in your Gimme Five suggestion, put it in now. And Bill, let's wait another 30 seconds, and then pick somebody and let me know. And in the meantime, I just want to thank you all for being here for the Tuesday Museday. And I'm trying to think if there's any news I can share. Oh, yes, there is actually. And this is news that actually, Ray, I don't know if you knew this, but this is is close to you. In Hong Kong, I got some news from my biological son. His name is Leo, and I just met him like a year and a half ago now. He's in his early 30s, and they just had their second child. So that means I am now a grandpa for the second time. I didn't even know I had a son until a year and a half ago, you guys. So Leo is not, I didn't raise Leo. Leo is my biological son, and he and his wife live in Hong Kong. His wife's name is Karen. She has a big presence on Instagram, and their first daughter is named Dove, and she's about 4 or 5 years old. And they have a really nice family, and we've been in touch, and we video, we WhatsApp, and I've met them down in here in Southern California, and I'm hoping to go to Hong Kong and meet them. But they just today, July 1st, had their second child, and her name is Ellie. So, welcome, Cornelius. Yes, late but here. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for the congratulations. Yeah, so that's kind of big news. I posted some pictures on my Facebook page. If you're interested, you can go over there and see it. But that's kind of cool. Yeah, so Grandpa Kalani, and I think Leo was calling me bonus grandpa because, Dub was a little confused, like, who is this guy? I've never seen him before. And so they call me bonus grandpa, which I think is hilarious. But we might change it to kupuna. And in the Hawaiian language, kupuna means just like elder. It's like a respectful word for elder. So I might be Kapuna Kalani or Kalani Kapuna or just whatever, or bonus grandpa. All right. Who are we having do the Gimme Five? Bill, let me know. But they live in Hong Kong, Ray, so not too far from you. And Rosalind's in with a suggestion. So actually, I don't know if I have Dune, but I can figure something out. And I'm looking around because I know I have all these. Like I have a triangle, but I'm not sure it's readily available. I can go rummage through stuff, but I try to choose things that I have right here, you guys, because and that's why I choose some different things every week, so to kind of mix it up a little bit. But if you want triangle, I'll figure something out, or I'll make a substitution. All right, so we're waiting. So as soon as Bill types the name or just type the whoever, what Roseanne does. She types like the name and then the instruments. So put that in there, and I will do it. And Cornelius, you crack me up. Hey, Cornelius, look what I'm playing today. By the way, look at this. I should say this is in your honor, right? Cornelius is a keyboard player, so I broke out the. I broke out the keyboard. I was playing a lot of notes earlier. I would say I'm not a keyboard player, but I don't like to talk like that. I like to say just I'm not an experienced keyboardist. But we all do the best we can do, right? I like playing keyboard. I should do more of it because I'd be better at it. So maybe we'll integrate the keyboard. All right, Bill. Where is Bill? Bill, are you on a dial-up modem? What? I feel like there's a big delay. Let me know the Gimme Five because we're already at 9 minutes. So we gotta go. We gotta get underway. So who is doing the Gimme Five? You know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start putting something together over here, so that if Bill ever gets back to us. And that's right. Urban Dervish makes a great point. Keyboard is a percussion instrument because piano is definitely a percussion instrument because you press a key, you press a key and it strikes. It's using a hammer, right, to strike a string. So kind of like hammer dulcimer, I guess. Danza said the Hawaiian rhythm reminded me of basic rock beat. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's really similar. And it does it is very what we call grounding, right? Because it's a boom, da, da, doom, da, da, doom, da, doom, da, da. And if you guys ever have a chance, listen to the beginning of a song of mine. It's on my second CD, which is called Insights. Excuse me. It's called Insights, my second CD. And there's a song called Kamakana. And the song opens with Ipu Heke and that rhythm. Except I'm playing the rhythm on like a bunch of percussion instruments, like a whole section. And I like it. I like that intro. It's kind of cool, I think. All right. I don't know what happened to Bill. So the first one who puts it in here, either Ray or Bill, the first one I see, I'm going to do. So Ray, go ahead and pick somebody if you are ready, if you can. Go back and look. There's a few people. Mick, Global Sound, James, Kenneth, and then maybe more. Roslyn. All right. So let's get something going. I'll get some ambience up in here. Let's go back to this.
World Drum Club.